When was the last time you received a handwritten note in the mail? I received one just last week and it immediately grabbed my attention. Why? Because the sender had taken the time to carefully choose his words. He then looked up my address, wrote it on an envelope, bought a stamp, stuck it on the envelope, and then sent it in the mail. That extra effort made his message far more impactful and memorable than any text or email could. In our fast-paced world of emails, text, and instant messaging, sending something by snail mail feels almost antiquated. But when it comes to showing appreciation or offering encouragement, a handwritten note stands out. Imagine coming home and seeing your name handwritten on an envelope amongst a pile of junk mail and bills. I bet you're going to open that one first. Now, not long ago, it was fairly customary to send a thank you note after receiving a gift or if somebody hosted you for a meal. Today, with more casual social norms, taking the time to write a note is rare, and that makes it powerful. In the professional world, you can stand out by writing notes in several instances. If you've just been in an interview, sending a note to the person that interviewed you can make you stand out. It can leave a lasting impression with a prospective client. It can also strengthen the trust and loyalty between teams and their leaders. One example of this is an executive vice president I know who's retired for several years, and he still runs into employees that tell him they still have his note to them pinned up in their cubicle. Now that's a kind of impact that you want to have. For all the benefits, though, many people still don't make this a habit. Why is that? Well, convenience. Typing feels faster, and it is. Cost. The cards and envelopes can cost anywhere from $1 to $4 a piece plus the postage. It may just come down to forgetfulness. Many people just don't even think to do it. But the impact far outweighs the small investment of time, energy, and money. Last year, I committed to writing a note to someone every Friday. It was to encourage someone. It was to recognize an achievement or to thank someone for something that they did. The response was powerful. People told me that it meant so much to them. I even had a 35-year-old guy tell me this was the first handwritten note of encouragement he'd ever received. And you know, it made me feel more significant that I could brighten someone's day as well. So I got a benefit out of it too. Some leaders take this even to the next level. I know one CEO who carries stationery with him everywhere he goes and writes notes between meetings, on flights, whenever he has a spare minute. For him, it's not an occasional gesture, it's a leadership habit. Now, I try to make this as easy as possible. Right here in my desk drawer, I keep personalized note cards with pre-self-addressed return addresses and a roll of stamps just to make this easy. But you don't have to be a leader to put this into practice. Think about all the people that in your past shaped your life. The teachers, the coaches, the mentors, the bosses. They'll never know the impact they made on you unless you tell them. Handwritten notes don't just belong in the professional settings as well. You can brighten somebody's day by finding somebody who generally goes unnoticed. Think about your mail carrier, or the store clerks, or the security guard downstairs, or those that are in cleaning and maintenance. Pair a short note of appreciation with a small gift card, you're going to make an ordinary day extraordinary for that person because they go from invisible to visible. You've seen them. Now, unlike a fleeting text, a note on paper becomes a permanent reminder of someone's appreciation of you. I keep the notes in the back of my top drawer, and on tough days, they serve as an instant encouragement boost. So who could you write a note to today? It only takes a few minutes, but the impact can last a lifetime. Grab a pen, a card, a stamp, and start a new habit that can make a big difference in the lives of others and in yours as well.